Warning, this video is for the ages of 13 and above. And what's up guys, it's me, YK Anime, back again with another video. Well, today we have a brand new what if. Still with Deku, but this what if is what if Deku was a god of destruction in training. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, please. I'd really appreciate it. So anyways, let's get into the what if. Alright, so usually a god of destruction is chosen on how strong that person is in what certain universe, but for this what if, let's say they'll just pick out a random person to be the candidate as a god of destruction. So it would start off as the Grand Priest, who's looking through each different universes to choose a new god of destruction, and he comes across the planet known as Earth. So he gets interest onto this planet, and he ends up finding that these people have strange abilities, and he thinks that I think one of them would be a good candidate. But he then his eye catches on to Deku, who does not have a special ability. So the Grand Priest actually chooses Deku as to be the god of destruction, and as Deku is getting bullied by Bakugo, he's instantly transmitted. So Deku ends up waking up in a weird palace looking place, and he ends up seeing a really short strange man, and Deku's scared because this is as Deku is really young at this age, and Deku's frightened. He like starts to cry. He needs his mom. Then the Grand Priest calms Deku down and says, "I'm not gonna hurt you, but I see that you have no power." And he said, "How do you know about quirks?" He said, "You see, I am a Grand Priest. I watch over this universe. Well, not only this universe, there are other universes." Deku replies saying, "There are other places just like mine?" Yep. Then the Grand Priest replying saying, "Well, yes, but also no. In each universe, there's a different change. Only one universe is the same, but it will have a small little change to it." Deku starts to become suspicious of this, and Deku refuses and tells him to take him back, but the Grand Priest says that if you go back, you'll be powerless and you'll be weak and be bullied again. And Deku said, "It's okay. Like, you're not even gonna give your power." And the Grand Priest replies saying, "I can give you a power." And Deku is kind of pretty shocked, and he's like, "How are you gonna give me your power? No one can do that." He's like, "Actually, I can. But for now, you'll be training with someone else, not me." So Deku, still suspicious, ends up agreeing, and the Grand Priest ends up calling an angel known as Mirrors. If you don't know who Mirrors is, this is the person in the Dragon Ball manga. Spoilers coming up ahead. If you have not read the manga, please go read it now. Who's supposedly training Goku to master his Ultra Instinct, and he's an angel in training. I also have a flu, so it's gonna be a big problem. So if you have me sniffling, just ignore that. So this is actually taken before not before, like few years into Dragon Ball Super, maybe a few thousand years later on. And this universe is particularly into any universe, actually. I don't know which universe to put this. Let's put it in the universe 7 universe. But like, this is thousands of years later. So now Deku tells the Grand Priest, "What about my mother?" And he's like worried about his mother. What would his mother say? So the Grand Priest ends up making the teleporting to his mother and saying that your son will be training with me now. You see, I've heard that he has no power, so I'll give him a power. So Deku's mom is shocked, and the Grand Priest just disappears without saying any other word. And Deku's mom's in shock, but then she starts saying that my son is missing. I think someone took away my son. And the Grand Priest ends up coming back saying that you don't need to do this, your son will be coming time by time, we just gonna make him strong. And he later disappears. But the case for Deku is still going on. They're very suspicious of this man. What if he actually took away Deku and wasn't? But now Deku's training starts. Deku's training is pretty harsh. Mirrors, as being the brother of Whis, wouldn't be that much harsh, but he acts harsh to get Deku into a state of anger. Some time by time, Deku actually ends up visiting his mom, and the cases for Deku ends up closing as someone's actually training him, because every time Deku came back, he'd be buff, and his mom's pretty pleased, but was always suspicious until this day. A few years go by, and Deku still remembers everything, his life on Earth, and he ends up just telling the Grand Priest that he would like to go back to Earth, and maybe after a few years time, maybe I'll become the new God of Destruction, because Lord Beerus who still is the God of Destruction. He still has some time left, so Deku says that I would like some time back on Earth. The Grand Priest, being kind to Deku, ends up agreeing and sends Deku back to back to Earth. So now Bakugo is like, he still remembers Deku, but will still remember him as a weakling, and still doesn't know about the becoming God of Destruction because Deku never informed him, and Deku's school was informed that Deku ended up having to leaving with his father as a backup story to tell everyone that he's not actually gone for training because the mom is just trying to keep him safe. So now Deku still has some memories of All Might. He remembers how strong All Might was, all the heroes, and Deku's back on Earth. He ends up staying with his mom, and Deku ends up hearing about the UA entrance exam, and he was like, I would like to take it, even though I've instantly aced the whole thing. So Deku does go train a while with Mirrors, and Mirrors is practically now Deku's companion, and he follows Deku wherever. So now Deku, who's incredibly powerful, I would say more powerful than All Might at his best, ends up going to the entrance exam, and so he finishes the practical exam, but now it's the points exam. I don't know what to call it once again, but he ends up getting some points. But everyone looking at Deku thinks like, see, he can fly. He's able to literally destroy everything with one touch, and he's flicking some robots, and he ends up seeing a girl who's trapped under, and due to his harsh training, he doesn't really care about this girl that's trapped under the rubble, and but he does see the robot, and also doesn't give a damn because he's a God of Destruction and won't care. But Deku says, I'll just give this girl a chance. And he ends up hakkaiing the giant robot, and everyone just sees the robot turned into dust. He ends up getting the rubble off the girl, and the girl says, thank you for saving me, my name's Urak. Deku does not reply, he just walks away. So now Bakugo, who was seeing what number he came out, ended up seeing another person's name, Izuku Midoriya, and Bakugo was like, that name sounds familiar. Wait, hold on, it can't be Deku? So now Bakugo's really pissed. So the next day, Deku ends up going to UA, and he once the second he walks in, everyone was there stared at him but they were also scared because he got the highest points, like around 100 and something, and the rest of the people got like 20 something, and they're all shocked. They're like, what kind of monster is this kid? And Deku standing there ends up giving them a look and like this ends up getting everyone scared and they look away, but except for Bakugo. Bakugo ends up standing up and says, "Damn you, Deku! How did you get first place?" And Deku, who actually forgot about Bakugo, is like pretty confused. He's like, "Who are you?" And Bakugo was like, "Don't forget me, you damn nerd! I used to beat the crap out of you when we were kids." And Deku was like, doesn't ring a bell. Whatever. Even if you want to fight me, I'll still beat you." And this pisses Bakugo off. Before he's about to land a hit on Deku, Aizawa just appears and said, "Wear the sports uniform. Meet me by the sports field." And now they're by the sports field, and Aizawa ends up looking at Deku and says, "You were the highest score in the whole school. Here, throw this ball as far as you can." Deku is like, "What? Do I need to throw a damn ball?" And everyone's like, "How far do you think this ball will go?" And Deku ends up just flicking the ball, like a small little flick. And this ball goes straight into space, and it goes so fast that the ball just disappeared. It vanished. So Aizawa just says that, "Well, you seem you're pretty strong," and threatens everyone, if you don't do your best, you end up just getting expelled. And because of how strong Deku is, Aizawa thought maybe if I give the other heroes a chance, maybe they could end up getting strong like this kid, and maybe. So he ends up not expelling anyone. And so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this what if. Make sure to like and subscribe. I've already said it in the beginning of my video. Just gonna make double check because hopefully you guys made it a video. Also, I do have a Discord channel, link in the description. You can send some fan art. You can tell me some ideas. Anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace out.